Hello and welcome back to my Pokemon Journeys review series. Today we are reviewing episode 131 and I hope you enjoy. We are back with Ash vs Leon part 3 and it begins with Ash left with 4 Pokemon and Leon left with 3. And Leon shows why he is the champion. Rillaboom comes in and continues its amazing form. It takes down Ash's Dragonite, and I gotta be honest about a lot of this episode, the battling didn't really do it for me. You can tell there was a bit of a step down in animation, which is perfectly understandable, but the moves used, the back and forth, it didn't feel unique in this episode. It felt a bit rushed and it felt like we weren't getting the most out of all of the Pokemon. There was a little nod to Bulbasaur when Rillaboom used its drum attack like a vine whip, and we got to see Bulbasaur's reaction, which was very cool. Sirfetch'd didn't really get to do much here, although it had some cool moments in the previous episode. I did like how Ash told it to ride on its shield, that was very cool. Dracovish came in and took down Rillaboom with Dragon Rush, but again it didn't really feel earned, it didn't work for it, it just kind of needed to happen so that we could move on. And we didn't get an explanation for what those red spikes were on Dracovish's chest. He got knocked out after taking down Rillaboom and that left Ash with just Pikachu. The tension does start to build when Ash brings out Pikachu and Leon recalls Cinderace and brings out Charizard, saying he wants to do this with his partner, his starter, and Ash says the same thing back to him, and this was probably the best bit of dialogue in this whole episode. And they go straight for it. Leon says he's been waiting to see a Z-move versus Gigantamax Charizard, and we got the final clash. It was cool, but we couldn't really see much of it. It was more one of those wait and see who survives after the smoke is cleared. It was a bit disappointing seeing this has been built up so much. It didn't have the same vibes as Pikachu versus Tapu Koko. And the episode ends with a damn Eternatus coming out of his little egg thing, Dynamax particles shooting up through the sky. I have no idea what's going to happen, but from the preview it looks like they could be falling on Pikachu to Gigantamax it, like I said in my preview video. I really don't know, but I wasn't a fan of this. Parts 1 and 2 of the battle were perfect, they were going so well, and this one just felt a bit rushed, a bit messy, and a bit of like a gap episode before the final clash. I'm really not sure how to feel about this one. Overall, there was some really nice moments, some really tense moments. This is the final battle, of course it's going to have some greatness, but the way the battle was going, it was just a huge step down in quality for me in terms of animation, fluidness of the actual battle, and just the writing of the battle. Everything in the last 2 episodes felt really thought out, while this one was kind of all over the place. I just really hope they can bring this home in the final episode, but I have no idea what's going on with Eternatus. A few other solid things about this episode was seeing Clemont, Bonnie and the Alola gang again, watching Ash, both a nod to Sirfetch'd and Ash using his Z move. That was really cool to see, but overall I just wish this was a bit better, but still not bad, so I'm going to give this episode a 7 out of 10. What did you think of this episode? What is your rating out of 10? But that is it for this video. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.